Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
Lola.
And we're watching Mad Men.
I think maybe it's 4 that we're
What was the
watching
last
right now.
episode?
Last episode was an episode called Good News, and it was anything but good news. It was a very happy, jolly new year. Anna is dying, and I don't know that we will see her again. That's lovely.
No, I don't think we will see her again. I just think we're gonna have a scene when
He finds out. Yes,
yeah.
that's what I'm imagining. Like I
Me
guess
too.
the sister calls or something.
Yeah, that's what I think.
So that was like the main big thing, and like also Dawn and Lane went on a little fun day of lonely people. Let's call it like that. And we have entered 1965. That's basically kind of what was happening the last episode. As always, I wonder how this affects Dawn. I wonder how he behaves.
And as always, we have no idea what's gonna be happening in this episode, on which character we're gonna focus, possibly on all of them.
Would love to see my girl Peggy.
Peggy,
I feel like
John.
Pete
has done his thing and has not been in a show afterwards. Do people think that we'll forget? Is that a thing?
No, the thing is, I do think the show is like, put him on ice.
Yeah,
be like, it was so bad that like no one wants to see him.
Yeah.
So like, we can pick up later when people have like.
Well, that's what I want to say. Do they think that like we'll forget? Like we get.
I think that's the plan. Enough time has passed,
You can watch him again.
Yeah.
And not want to kill him.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
But like,
I hold grudges, but I do not actually. But we'll see.
Depending on what he does next, I have no idea what we're gonna do this episode, but I'm very excited for it. So let's play it.
Well, let's watch.
It said Allison Brie, which is Pete's wife. I don't know if it always says her. Like she's in this episode, so maybe we see Pete actually in this episode.
Who is getting lung cancer? Honestly, I think somebody should get lung cancer.
I think so as well. Honestly,
Literally.
I think maybe him.
Honestly, there is no way the show passed without anybody getting lung cancer.
Well, considering our biggest advertising, whatever it is Lucky Strike, so
Literally,
someone should be getting lung cancer. Or maybe this episode someone gets
I mean Roger, but he is more drinking than smoking.
like literally.
Like I could see him dying.
I would see Roger dying from a heart attack.
Yeah.
Well, he almost died from a heart attack.
Yeah.
How about horse racing? See, I would never buy a sailboat. I don't want to do things myself. For that price, a boat should have a motor.
I'm sorry, Lee, can you go through that one more time?
We're going to have to resign and clear us okay. Why?
It can't be up for debate. Clearasil is worth $1.25 million in billings and Pond's over $2.
How can you afford to lose anything?
Get my father-in-law to join this new firm to begin with. I don't believe this.
Roger.
That's a very uncomfortable position,
Throw
honestly.
yourself on the grenade. Protect the agency. You're a partner now. This evening, if you can. Oh my God, there's some kind of fire.
Right down by Radio City.
Roger, we should go. Sorry, Lee.
We gotta go. And remind me to remind Caroline to tell Lane that Lucky Strike noticed that they're being billed for all the work we do for everybody else at this agency. You know what?
Okay, well.
Who is that?
A dear friend.
Wait, Harry looks better with his haircut.
You wanted to be close to Roger.
Did he have hair?
Yes, he had hair.
Was this not a toupee or something?
See what?
I thought he was bald.
Why was it here?
She looks like a Puerto Rican.
What are you talking about, Lola? You didn't think he was bald. You said he has the same
He
hair
has a
as
different hair
Paul.
now.
He had shorter, I'm guessing.
Paul does not have hair. I mean, he has a little hair. No?
I'm not in the mood. What do you want?
Housegirl's getting married.
Stop.
Oh, really?
She took us to the opera last month. Turns out her father shits gold ingots. My father-in-law's a bus driver. The only place he can take me is to the moon.
What's the competition? Why are you going to the opera with him?
Harry's twice our size. We're friends, aren't we?
Friends.
We're having lunch tomorrow. Tag along. He always asks about you.
Of course he does.
Worst case, Kenny will brag too much and you can steal a client from him.
Wow, with friends like these. Maybe Ken comes to work here.
I would love that.
Hello.
Who's this?
I feel like I
Rejected.
know her.
Sorry, that looks like bad news. Oh, it's not mine. I'm Joyce. I work at Life, assistant photo editor. I love the photos.
Oh, I'll never see these.
I have to admit, I'd be shocked.
He's my friend, and my boss hates nudes.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's a beautiful one.
I'm going to the mailroom. Peggy, right? 37th floor?
Interesting.
Literally.
Does she like her? Like, what were those looks? Is this his father-in-law? I cannot remember what that man looked like. I'm gonna assume it is.
Oh, so are you.
Yeah, that's his.
This is the most uncomfortable conversation to have, honestly.
How are you feeling? Couldn't be better.
Tom does not sound like he's
I hope
honest.
you know I've always done my best to make you happy. I do. Tom,
I think Tom can read between lines.
very hard for me to say. I honestly don't know how you're going to take this, and it's been very hard to separate our business relationship from the rest of our life. But they should be separate. I can't keep this up. Keep what up? I heard. You know.
She's pregnant. She's
Crazy kid.
pregnant. What? Heard what?
What are you talking about? Jeannie was with Trudy at the doctor. Congratulations. What? Oh. Jesus, Mary. Just be her news, but it is good news. You can't tell her that I told you. You can't. I'm going to be a father. Can you believe it? Huh? I'm going to be a father. I feel like my heart's going to burst.
Is this a panic attack now?
Champagne right here. Bring a bottle. We're gonna tie one on. If it's a boy, it's $1,000. A girl, $500. I'll do it.
Shocking.
What did you think I was talking about? What? Why did you have to see me?
Is this technically like a better time to tell him? Because, like, you know, he's on a high from having a grandchild.
Oh, fine. Who cares? May you know this feeling many times.
And what are you gonna do tomorrow?
I only had the one,
This was a perfect time to tell him.
but I was.
He has more important things to concern himself about.
How do you feel, boy? Like, he wasn't really, like, warm about the idea of kids.
I'm sick, Peter. I'm so sick about this. Daddy just called me from a payphone drunk and in tears. I know what you think.
He's
I
happy.
just wanted to wait till our anniversary to tell you.
I don't care, Trudy. How did this happen? What did the doctor say?
They said I was going to have a baby.
I want to pick you up and spin you around, but I don't want to damage anything in there.
I'm so happy you're happy.
I don't know. It feels much different than I expected.
How would you know what this feels like? Come. Get up.
No
How are
comment.
you? I had to talk to him because the agency has to drug clear some. There's another product that's similar, and we can't,
A conflict, Peter. I'm familiar with the term. You use it all the time.
Right in there, and this good news trumped my bad news. And the funny thing is, that was the moment to tell him.
Why don't you let my father hear this from me? He's already so guilty, he'll never feel the knife go in.
I can't let you do that.
I'm the one who talked him into returning to the agency to begin with.
I needed him.
This isn't right.
I thought you wanted Faye, not Dr. Miller.
Yes, but I told someone to leave the E off of Faye. I like to be able to correct it in front of the girls. It makes them trust me.
Because your name is spelled wrong?
Because I'm obviously not that important. I don't need it.
Interesting.
I stood at my vanity, and I had this night cream. My boyfriend laughed at me.
What was so funny about it?
You shouldn't do things for them. They don't appreciate it.
You don't think they appreciate you being beautiful?
We broke up a year ago. Actually, I don't know what he noticed, but it wasn't me, I guess.
It's worse when they notice sometimes. Allison, please continue.
It's nothing.
Difficult to watch.
Are you in there?
Yes.
Did you speak with Tom?
I'm sorry, it didn't happen. The opportunity passed.
Well, then we shall endeavour to recreate it. Perhaps lunch today?
I just found out I'm going to be a father.
Well, now, that should take the sting out of all this.
I suppose.
Oh,
What a
Woki-
warm fucking reception of that.
Woki does not care.
Allison,
Thank you.
that's the very best news. How the hell did this get so sad so fast?
You can't think it has anything to do with how you look, God.
I feel like it doesn't matter what I see. It matters what he sees. I feel like I gave him everything, and I got nothing.
What's gonna happen with Allison?
I feel kind of responsible. Do you mind?
Here's the man that's responsible.
They just want to get married. They'll buy anything that'll help.
God, the amount of industries that bank on women's insecurities.
No, me too.
Come with me.
It was not gonna be done, my girl. Are you gonna?
It just feels good to talk.
I can't even say anything because I know he's right out there, right through the glass.
Oh, I think. Oh.
I don't know how you stand it. The way he turns on the jar 1 minute and then he yanks it away.
Dawn.
Would you stop it? I realized you must have gone through everything I've gone through. But now I know it's just he's a drunk and they get away with murder because they forget everything.
I don't know what you think.
Forget it.
Your problem is not my problem.
Fine.
And honestly, you should get over it.
Please leave me alone.
What an interesting thing. Like, she feels protective over Dawn, and so, like, lashes out at the wrong person, but, like, never meet your fucking heroes.
Nothing else good happened.
Do you think that, like, she was there a bit, like, accused of sleeping with Dawn as well, no?
I mean, yes, I think, like, that is a part of her, like, being mad, but I think it's also, like, I don't know. Like, I would assume, like, a person you look up to finding out that,
All right.
or listening to the fact that they're like this would affect you.
Is that the way it goes?
But it could be more about the accusation, I don't know. Hi.
Good to see you, Kenny.
All right, Ken.
Couldn't he send his father-in-law to, like, Ken's agency?
I was thinking that.
Listen, I gotta get this out of the way, but I would appreciate it for the future if you would not say shitty things about me behind my back.
That's right.
I love Ken being a communicator.
Absolutely.
Make it worse.
I mean, I don't know
what
what
you've heard, but
exactly.
It's not true. You didn't call me an all-American idiot who fell into everything.
That
Sounds like something.
Supposedly say this too.
Doesn't matter.
Well, I'd like to defend myself.
I heard that you told your wife that I was driving the tractor when the accident happened.
What?
And Crane told me yesterday you said I was married for money.
I didn't say that. He did.
Well, he's like that, and everybody who knows him knows that. But when you say it, and especially when it gets back to my fiance, Trudy knows her, you know. Some garden club.
I was unaware of that. I apologize. Mea culpa.
I've been floating along laterally, but I don't know that it's a love affair. It's better than McCann.
What was that like?
Are you kidding me? It's the worst agency I've ever seen. The worst. My mother was a nurse at the state hospital in Vermont. And that was the last time I saw so many retarded people in one building.
So you're getting married. Congratulations. Actually, I have a bit of news of my own. Trudy is with child.
Good for you. Good for you. Right now we're chasing Mountain Dew. Supposedly, we're going to turn it into Pepsi. But the only reason Pepsi would do it is to make BBDO sweat. This whole idea that we get the bigger company is a joke. We just end up with a bunch of little pieces.
The grass is always greener.
Who am I kidding? Look how lucky we are.
I don't know if he's gonna do something with this information that's gonna fuck over Ken or not.
I didn't think, but I don't know.
I mean, I don't know what information he gets with that.
Glad to see you feeling better.
Is she? Look at her. We need to solve this in some way because, like, we cannot keep going like this.
We made a mistake. I feel like it's awkward, and it's better for both of us if I move on.
I don't think that's necessary. We're both adults.
No, I really would feel better about it. A friend of mine told me about a job at a magazine, and I thought that might be interesting, working for a woman. I would appreciate it if you could write me a recommendation.
Absolutely. What will probably be even better is if you type up whatever you want and I'll sign it.
What?
Jesus Christ,
You're doing
Dawn.
sparkling in your duties. Just put it on my stationery, put whatever you want, and I'll sign it.
Jesus Christ, Dawn.
I don't say this easily, but you're not a good person.
Would you be open to Allison returning in a couple of days?
That's what she wants.
Really?
No.
God, if I ever had to like hide a dead body, Joan would be. My girl, get down from there. Joan. Oh, Joy, is that the girl from the elevator?
I don't even like magazines, but I brought in a bunch of names to make them look right.
Joy is not straight. Look at
Joy is not
this.
straight, there is no way.
There's no straight bone in her body.
Another time. Listen, my friend, the photographer, Mr. Reject, he's having a, I don't even know what to call it, downtown.
Do I asking you to be a date?
Are you afraid of the subway? Of course not. Thanks, sweetheart.
Thanks, sweetheart.
Thanks, sweetheart.
Unless you have to work or have plans that are more interesting. It starts at 9. I'll be there at 10.
Joyce does not mince her words. She is full on flirting. Oh my god, is Peggy? Is Peggy about to have a girlfriend?
Darling, we're so excited.
How are you feeling?
Trudy is so sweet and
I love
so
Trudy.
cute. Like,
And you can show my mother what we have planned for the maid's room.
I'll make the drinks. I don't care.
Now, why don't you show your mother the maid's room? I don't know that I'm an expert.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you should speak
on,
to your
Literally.
father-in-law. Like, let's be an adult here, Pete. I understand because I would also want to avoid this conversation, but like,
Tom, let me ask
let's
you
be an
something. What
adult.
do you have? In a minute.
You need a bigger apartment. I get it.
Tom, let him
Don't
speak.
jump to conclusions, Tom. You make me respect you less.
What?
Look, you gave us Clearasil, and we're extremely grateful. You gave us this under a certain pretext. I've done well by you, and the idea was, if we do well by this account, you'll give us a shot at the big one.
Oh,
Because right now, I have bigger business than Clearasil.
what
Clearasil
bigger
is
business?
conflicted out by a bigger company.
Well, what do you want? You want the cough syrup?
I want all of it. I want the Formula 44 mixture, the
Oh, like that's what
drops,
he got when
Vapor Rub.
Ken was talking about like little
Who's doing a
companies.
better job for you than I have?
You've given me something to think about.
I think it's pretty simple. What can I get you?
Pete did this phenomenally. In my
This
opinion.
one, he
I am
has
honestly
grown
so
a
fucking
lot.
shocked.
He has grown up a lot.
Tom, you have to come see this.
This is honestly shocking.
I'm speechless. He gave him a baby, a grandchild, and he's asking for everything.
I mean, Tom can say no.
Yes,
You
but
don't
like,
want it, you don't
yeah,
want it.
Yeah, but then technically he can't be mad about the
Yeah.
Clearasil. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it's in his hands, not
yeah,
Pete's.
yeah, yeah. It was orchestrated beautifully.
Perfectly. Peggy.
This is such an interesting turn of events.
You look swell again.
So.
I'm hungry. I have a boyfriend. He doesn't own your vagina. No, but he's right.
I love Peggy. He's romantic. Well, at least we know everyone's intention.
I'm shocked, honestly. Like I first thought Peggy would be more shocked. And
Peggy
then
is very
it's
progressive.
very progressive.
Are you writing for Allison? Because I mean, that would be the right thing to do, my boy.
But dear Allison,
Not dear Allison, like
No,
a
dear
regular
Alice.
recommendation.
you can write a letter next to a letter of recommendation.
Sorry,
But like,
right now my life is very. Throw that, please. Yes, thank you.
This film is more interesting than I thought.
And you're high.
I think you're high.
I thought I was going to get to meet him. Hey,
Is Zabe gonna be important?
where the hell's Cal?
Hey, you with Joyce?
Are you? I'm Peggy. Peggy's a writer.
So am I. What do you write?
I'm a copywriter.
What do you write?
That is writing. I'm working on something else. This is Peggy Olson. She wanted to meet you. I'm Catholic.
So you like it?
I don't think I'm supposed to. I love your news. We're looking for photographers.
Yeah.
Well, I was here to see this. Sweet.
I work at Sterling Cooper Draper.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna like this.
Why would I ever do that?
So you can get paid to practice your art.
Art in advertising? Why would anyone do that after Warhol?
Okay, no need to be fucking pretentious.
What is happening in this episode?
My girl's gonna get arrested.
I'm so fucking shocked, honestly.
Peggy's having the time of her life. Which one is this one?
This is the first one. Who
Okay,
came.
the nice Suran. You've spoken 2 words to each other, but okay. I would love for Peggy to be in this friend group. I think this would like broaden her horizons.
Nice to see you, Miss Blankenship.
I look forward to hearing that every day. Roger, he's here.
Could you get the others?
I'd like to say in front of this informal partners meeting that I'm in the midst of selling Vicks Chemical, the entire cough line. Bills at around $6 million, and they love television.
Truly spectacular news. Congratulations. How'd you swing that?
I guess as the president would say, I turned chicken shit into chicken salad. I thought I'd kick clear, sell over to Geyer.
Anyone but Shaw. Keep it up.
Thank you, Don.
Incredibly
I am
proud of Pete.
shocked.
And he even gave Ken technically like
I am
clear
shocked.
cell.
They're not really pornography, per se. They're just nude.
My girl is gonna get so fucking progressive. I love this for her.
Party sounds fun.
Did you know Malcolm X was shot last Sunday?
Yes, baby.
Or did you know who he was?
You ever read the stuff between the ads?
I love this for her. She had no idea who Malcolm X was.
I was hoping for contribution.
No, thank you.
Judy's pregnant?
Mm-hmm. Can't believe I
Why did I not?
I would get her so pregnant.
Hello? Congratulations.
Yes. $6 million account should shut Lane up for a while.
No, I mean about the baby.
Yes.
I just wanted to let you know how happy I am for you. Both.
Thank you.
Why is this making me a bit emotional? God, the way my love for Peggy grew so exponentially in the past 2 seasons, it's ridiculous.
Turns out the hypothesis was rejected. I'd recommend a strategy that links Pond's cold cream to matrimony. A veiled promise.
Hello, 1925. I'm not going to do that. So, what are we going to tell the client?
I can't change the truth.
How do you know that's the truth? A new idea is something they don't know yet, so of course it's not going to come up as an option. Put my campaign on TV for a year, then hold your group again, maybe it'll show up. You can't tell how people are going to behave based on how they have behaved. Not only does it have nothing to do with what I do, but it's nobody's business.
Hello?
It's Joyce. Lunch. 5 minutes.
Meet you in the lobby?
No. My friends want to see Megan.
Pete, you remember Phil Kokemeyer? Pleasure to see you again.
Shall we?
We're just waiting on Dom.
Why are we staring at Megan as she's a piece of meat? Is this a zoo? Like, what is happening? But nice of you to invite her, Peggy.
I would not invite her here.
I mean, this seems like a much more friendlier group
Yeah.
than anything that's happening in this office.
Yeah, true.
What about it is making me emotional? What is happening? I don't understand.
Did you get pears?
Who doesn't say hi to their next door neighbors?
They'll discuss it inside.
Who stares without saying hello? An interesting last scene. What was that supposed to
I'm
like
literally
implicate?
now
Like a married man and woman until like they're 90,
No,
like they're
yes.
not alone, and he's like all alone.
Yeah. Did you have peers? We'll talk about it when we get inside.
Just like a regular married
Yeah.
life, and like he's all alone. Is that what that was supposed to be?
Only thing that can come to mind now. I'm gonna try to think about it, but like,
I don't
because
know.
I'm trying to think about the things that have been said. We'll talk about it when we go inside. Not gonna talk about it in front of other people. What did you love about this episode, Lola?
Why am I? I feel like a spotlight on me now. I loved everything about this episode.
Okay, let's
I
start
loved
with
everything about this episode. With what?
You were emotional about
I was very
Peggy
emotional. I'm not
and
sure what that was.
Pete.
Very emotional about the Peggy and Pete scenes. I like that scene at the end was very, I don't know what word to use, like very touching for
I
me.
would say very beautiful in my opinion.
Like I don't know, like I felt very, there was something bittersweet to me about this. Like it felt like some type of closure,
It was absolutely a closure.
you know, on whatever
For-
they
in some
had.
ways for both of them, you know,
Yeah.
as characters, as what could have been, and as their whatever they had, or maybe even better to say what they could have had.
Yeah, I think that's what's bittersweet about this. Like I think a part of what's weird to me about it is it's not like I wanted two of them together, you know. But like there's something similar to me about like how we speak about Joan and Roger. There's like some connection there that like I feel something about it. I don't think they should be together in any type of
No,
way, you know. But
absolutely
like I feel a certain type of way like towards them. I mean, I didn't know that I felt a certain type of way towards them until like I'm getting emotional about their scenes. Like I feel weight to them, you know.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. I can say it's more to me like I feel emotional about them as like for what those characters in those moments feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like him finding out that he's gonna have a child, and then her finding out that he's actually gonna have a family, something that she chose not to have with him, you know?
Yeah.
And like whatever like they had or that potential of their could have had, you know, now it's done. Like he is moving on. Now he's gonna have that with Trudy completely.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I think even the last scene, like they're in two completely different worlds. Like he is
Absolutely.
there standing with all the men in the suits, and like Peggy is here, like going off with this new group of people that are like very much how do I say it? I don't know what to call them.
They're very young. They're
they're young.
completely different world that Peggy chose to live, you know?
Yeah.
Like the corporate and all of that. Like they're fighting for completely different things. Even the party that she went to, you know, like they're smoking marijuana, they're drinking. I mean, these people are also smoking marijuana and drinking.
Yeah, but like it's different
it's
worlds.
completely different worlds. She's meeting a guy who has taken pictures of the nude. There is all the different races of people out there, different classes of people on that party.
It's a much
you know?
like broader group. And a much like more
open-minded.
I love the storyline for her. I love that she like exits this group of Manhattan people that like do have a limited view on things because of like their worldview. And like even for example, like in this episode they're talking about how like the commercial they want, like the conclusion that they came to on, I mean I simply don't know what type of like how this works as like a test. Like the conclusion that they came to for like the cold cream or whatever the fuck it was is that like women want to get married, you know.
Yeah,
and
that's
I think
what
that
the guy came to. Like it took him, it was confirmation of the opinion that he already had.
Yeah, and like Faye said the same thing basically. And so like again, I think it's a limited worldview, and like I think in that like specific scene, I'm jumping around a little bit, but I think in that specific scene, like Dawn was right about like kind of the let's say wrongness of the conclusion that they ended up with, because like I think like this is not how you conduct studies. You know what I mean? Like this is ridiculous.
But like they would always come to the same conclusion because they are always taking the same group of women.
Yeah.
Or same group of men. Like whenever they're testing something, they're testing one type of subject.
Well, yes, this
course,
is why like their studies are simply cannot be taken as any type of like real world view. That makes me excited about Peggy's storyline and this group of people like that seem much more diverse. Like she even mentioned this episode, like, did you know Malcolm X was shot last week? And it seemed like Peggy didn't even know who Malcolm X was, you know, which is like a very large gap in your understanding of the world. Like if you don't know at that point in time in the 60s who Malcolm X is. I love where we are taking her character, and I love that she's gonna be very different from everyone else in the office in her views and like thus how she conducts herself later on as a copywriter.
That's what I want to say. I'm really wondering how is this storyline gonna affect her, because like she's going out with those group of people, but in her business world right now where she's nowhere close to them. Like she is not working for any type of people, nor do they market for those people. You know, like everything that they are talking about is for somebody completely different two worlds. Yeah. And she, like you said, she has no clue about this one world. And I think for her character to progress, like hanging around all different types of people, would be so beneficial for her character, where her character can grow in the future. Just like, let's say, for Joan's character, it was beneficial to have Peggy, to see what Peggy did, to see that somebody else is not just like a housewife who has children, this and that, you know? Like it could be beneficial. It could have been, it was beneficial for her at that time. And I think this can lead Peggy into something completely different.
Like I think
like that makes me so exciting for her storyline.
Yeah, and like I think or I hope that this would make her like that, like hanging around these people and like having like more of a, let's say, social life would give her more confidence in herself, which like I think would help with her relationships, you know, because like she's in a relationship with this guy because like she lacks confidence. Like she didn't want to sleep with him, but ultimately like gave in because like she thought that she was gonna lose him, like that, like she couldn't.
I think she wants a boyfriend,
you know. Yeah, and so like and again, that's perfectly fine wanting like a romantic relationship for yourself, but like, you know, yeah, I don't think you can find a healthy one if you don't respect yourself and have confidence in yourself.
Yeah, so like I think, in my opinion, I agree with you, and I think in my opinion it would be a very interesting storyline if she would even have something potentially with a guy who she kissed in this episode. I mean, she doesn't have to. Like, to me, it would be enough if she is surrounded socially with these people that she just met, you know. But like potentially, I think they would maybe write a love storyline with her, because like again, I think she can learn a lot, and I think that can in the future affect her work. You know, because she can focus on different things than she focused before, you know, and that can affect the company as well.
Definitely.
You know, like she can bring so much change to the company and to what they are doing.
I think it's gonna be very different from the rest of them.
I mean, she already is. It's enough that she is a woman doing a job that like only men are doing here, you know. But like I do believe that, like, again, you can see completely even now the difference between her and Freddie's opinions. Like just listening to that, like Freddie's opinions in his mind immediately got confirmed. You know,
like
a woman just wants
husband, and that's about it.
Get married, exactly. You know?
It's very simple, and
you can see completely different opinions from those two perspectives. You know. You can only imagine how...
I mean, there's a big age gap as well there. Freddie is a product of his environment. He's a product of like his upbringing. He is a man.
I mean, yes.
Like there's like the divide.
But like
these two characters
also times are
changing.
Are changing, and I think in 60s, especially here, times are gonna be changing. You know? And I think maybe Peggy is gonna be very influential for that. Honestly, I cannot fucking wait. I think her story is gonna be phenomenal now when I think about it, because I always thought her story is gonna be phenomenal, but I thought more, I never knew what exactly it's gonna be. And I thought more she's adapting into environment and bringing something new. But like the story that I can see, that's what I'm saying, the story that I can see right now with her storyline is much bigger than that.
Yeah, again, my love for Peggy grew so exponentially in the past like 2 seasons. I always loved her, but like I adore her now. I cannot explain how much I love her. We had like the other half of that was Pete, like the other half of where we started was Pete, who was very smart in this episode, very calculative with the business. I think he has like grown a lot.
Absolutely.
Like he seems much more confident, even like even when he like wants to avoid speaking with his father-in-law, like again understandable, but like at the end of the day he like, you know, was like a shark.
Absolutely.
At that point he was a shark, and
Absolutely.
he kind of gave his father-in-law an ultimatum. He pushed him into a corner where his father-in-law didn't have much of a choice, kind of.
Because like in the first scenario, what he needed to tell him and to like fire him, let's say, you know, somehow he was the one who was a weaker there, you know what I mean? And then somehow when he found out that he is having a baby, he'll use that as a leverage, because like their business and personal life is very tightly correlated, you know.
Yeah.
Like they are like he's his father-in-law and they are doing business together, and Pete is working for him, let's say, you know, their agency. So like he used that pretty much in his advantage. So no, I honestly was shocked. I was honestly shocked. I was speechless.
The time that we did not see Pete for a while there, he grew up a bit. Again, his relationship, I'm very happy that Trudy is pregnant, because like Trudy really wanted this kid, and so like I'm very happy for her. I simply adore it. She's so lovable.
Literally.
Like she is such a lovable person that Pete does absolutely not deserve. But like I think like overall the relationship that they have, I think he does treat her like a partner. Every time something happens in his life, he goes and tells her first. Like he goes and tells her what the problem is, or like what he is feeling. I think they have like a very good dynamic when it comes to that. I mean, we all know the faults in that marriage that come from no one else other than Pete. But like otherwise, if we were to ignore that bit, like they would have the like healthiest dynamic in this show. Like they would have like a perfect partnership, you know. They would really work well together.
No, I completely agree. I have nothing to add to that.
Yeah.
I was very interested to see his reaction to having a child, because yes, like we were talking about how...
I wasn't sure how he's gonna react, because like he didn't seem like he wants a kid.
Yes, but he reacted very... he was very excited.
Yeah.
You know? He was very excited and he was happy with
like
Trudy.
That made
the two of them seemed in that moment so happy for that. You know,
that made me very happy, because like I was really gonna lose my mind if like Trudy is so happy and here he comes.
Absolutely.
And I mean, again, they were in a difficult position. One wants a child, the other one doesn't want a child. Both are valid things that they want in their lives, and so like what? Know?
Yeah, both are very young, and like he said, I didn't think this is how it would feel, because like he already before that found out that he had a baby, you know, and he didn't know how he would react with Trudy, you know.
Yeah.
But in this situation, that made him
happy,
excited, and happy.
Glad.
It can also make him happy for Trudy, because like she is his partner and she is happy about this and she wants this, you know.
Yeah.
As well, so
I was happy for them.
I think I as well. Ken was cute in my opinion. I feel like, because like it was a cute scene to me, like when Pete told him that
it seemed like a very nice and honest moment, and so like I thought, is it gonna get ruined by like Pete using this now somehow, like to
I agree, just
take something
Pete's
from Ken?
Face, nothing told me that from Pete's face.
It didn't. This was more my fear that I'm gonna get pissed off now, because like I thought it was a nice scene.
Yeah,
I love that Ken communicates.
Ken
sat there, didn't like he was like, I'm bothered by this, so I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm bothered about. Like I'm not gonna like sit here and like play nice and pretend that like you're not speaking behind my back. This is what I heard.
He didn't allow Pete to just like deny everything. He asked for forgiveness, and Pete gave that apologies.
Yeah.
and Pete gave those apologies to him, and somehow like he was so honest. Ken was I always liked Ken. I always had warm feelings from him, but like just like hearing him also talk how he's getting married, and when Pete said like how he's having a child, and he said, I can't explain to you, I'm just so excited for all of that, somehow it was very heartwarming to see.
It was a very nice and honest scene.
To see him say all those things. I just thought how I would love to have him as a character.
Me too.
Again in the show more.
Mean, maybe his son comes at some point.
I think so. That
I really enjoy that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I really enjoy that. I mean, I don't know if we need him. He's an account man.
If the company maybe grows, grows a bit more. Again, Pete now brought $6 million. Also,
maybe.
Also, I think somebody's gonna get lung cancer. I'm pretty confident in that.
I'm with you.
I can't wait to see. I mean, can't wait. I can't wait.
I'm
excited
of who gets lung
exactly.
cancer. Wow.
But
I think so as well, because like I don't think it's like a coincidence that their like first client is Lucky Strike,
and they're doing like everything, even though to promote him, to be able to advertise that.
And like I think it has to be like a type of like in a way karma, because like that is the negative thing of the advertising. Like you're advertising these things that are not healthy for people. Like advertising is a very like a dishonest job in a lot of ways. Like you are banking on like a lot of these ads that they make them banking on the insecurities of women or men or something like that. And so like it's a very ruthless thing, and like to sell a product, they're gonna find ways to lie about it, saying that cigarettes are healthy and you can smoke them. And so like I think it would only be appropriate that someone gets lung cancer off of cigarettes. And I feel like the amount of like storylines that we had throughout these seasons with Lucky Strikes makes sense.
I think so as well. It's just that like somehow I can't imagine Don dying.
I was literally thinking, because like he was smoking a cigarette, and I was like, he seems like a very likely option, but I cannot see him getting lung cancer.
Absolutely, he seems like a perfect option.
And like I could say Roger as well, but Roger's problem is alcohol more than like
that's
we
what I want to say. But
cigarettes.
Like maybe it can also be for Roger's cigarettes. I'm just thinking that honestly, just because.
Does Peggy smoke? Peggy no.
Peggy would not die.
No, Joan, no. Betty smokes a lot.
I somehow
but, like,
think
she's
it's
not
gonna
in the
be.
office,
That's what
so
I want to
like,
say. I somehow think it should be somebody from the agency. Honestly, I think it should be somebody. And honestly, in my personal opinion, it should be somebody from Donna or Roger, like somebody who is on top, who we constantly see smoke. Can't be like now we see Allison, and Allison dies from the. It can't be somebody like that. But like Roger is the one who is holding Lucky Strike account. They're here with him.
True, it could be him.
And he also like already again had heart problems.
I love that we started this with like I think someone's gonna have cancer, and now we're like we've made this up.
Yeah, and we put
and now
Roger.
And now we are like being like, but who could it be? As if it's really happening.
But like let's think.
If it was,
if that storyline is gonna happen,
I just cannot. Even though like Dawn would be a perfect candidate, I just cannot see this for him.
I think
so like
it's
the only thing is like Roger.
I think it's Roger, just because also again I don't think Dawn's gonna die. That's not his storyline. So like Dawn is not having a lung cancer, so it has to be somebody. And Roger is the closest to Lucky Strike count, and he already had heart problems. Somehow it makes the perfect sense. And he is so afraid of dying and getting old.
He would make sense, yes.
He would make the perfect sense.
He would make
honestly.
a lot of sense. This is our prediction.
This is our prediction. Roger dies from lung cancer in one of the future seasons.
Season 7.
Or 6, yes. Fun.
we just killed Roger.
Buried Roger.
Based off of nothing.
That's gonna be
just based off of nothing, but like the amount that they smoke.
Peggy and Pete got their closure. That's gonna be Joan's closure. With Roger.
Like on her deathbed.
Yes.
A nice closure to have. Right after she has this child. Because, what is his name?
Greg cannot have children.
Let
me just tell you, the thing is, I don't think that's too far-fetched. You know what I mean?
I don't think so as well, but like we have like made a mistake there. Like
Which
people
one?
have said, because when I edited it, I like saw it. it's not like they have been trying it without having children. She just came off birth control. So like this is not a thing technically.
Or,
but if it was
listen, or people wanted to make us confused, to take us off the trail.
They do this
It
often.
can
So
be
like
that.
honestly, I feel like
That is
suspicious that you wanted to clarify that.
That's it, guys.
That's not it.
No?
We had a whole Dawn thing. Dawn and Allison. But like, what else am I to like? What else is there new to add? Like, Dawn is what word? I mean, like Allison told him like, I don't think you're a good person, and I could not argue this like to save my life. Again, Dawn is he's in no way like an evil person. Like he is, you know.
I think Allison told him the thing that like is true, and the thing is that it's Dawn the biggest insecurity, meaning like he is the most afraid of being like his father, being a dishonest man, but like with everything that he is doing, he's being that constantly. He took the most dishonest job in his life that he could have had, you know, lying his absolute whole life about everything that like who he is as a person, you know. So of course he is, and now somebody telling him like that in his face.
Like he's
like
trying
you can see
to act.
how much it affected him in that moment.
He is trying to act like, I don't know how to explain it. He's trying to act like a good guy. Like there was the moment that Joan asks him if Allison comes back in 5 days, like do I give her the job or whatever? And he's like, if she wants,
Whatever
like
she
trying
wants,
to play up like a good guy here. And then she's like reeling. He's like, no, like that's what he does not want, like a complicated thing there on his desk. But like he wants to play this good guy. So like he goes to his house and he starts writing like Dear Allison, and like he has nothing to say. Like he turns it on himself, like I had a hard year, like justifying himself. He is too self-centered to be able to be empathetic. And like I don't mean this to sound harsh in terms of like I don't think he is the worst, you know. I think these are very, how to explain it?
It's not black and white.
Oh God, no. Like I think he has very human tendencies. Like he is very human to me, and like it's, you know, it's one of the things that like makes you a bad friend, a bad husband. He also cannot be a good husband or a good father or a good friend because he is not okay with himself. So like there is, you know, we have no shot to begin with, you know, until he helps himself. And so like this is another one of his like
that's the thing, what we're constantly talking with every single character. Like nobody is born bad or good, you know what I mean? But like with everything that he is doing, with the way that he's presenting himself in the world, because of those things, he is being a horrible husband. He has been a bad boss, bad boyfriend, bad friend, bad partner, everything, you know? So like, so technically, what is a good, what is a bad person? Like, is he evil? No. But like, he has been horrible, and he has hurt people who have loved him the most. He has not been a good father to his children. He has not parented his children. But he has not been a bad father, meaning he has abused his children. See, he's constantly walking on some gray line. And just depending on of where his character goes, or if he works on himself.
He's just self-centered.
But like he's so self-centered that he is, the more important thing for him is to justify himself than to write a recommendation letter. Like all he could have done in that moment to actually say I'm sorry, or to actually make up for what he has done, is to write a recommendation letter.
Literally,
for Allison.
like the
that's the only
thing,
and send
like,
it to her, and that's it.
You know, giving
like,
someone some type of like at least thank you, I'm sorry, I appreciated
but
you.
But he
like,
didn't put her first in that moment. He never has put anybody.
He's like, no,
first.
You can like write whatever you want, like the most glowing review, and I'll sign it. It's not a point.
That's not a point.
She wants to know that like you have
appreciated her.
You know.
I appreciated at least the work that she has done for you.
But he did not.
No.
He'd like takes things for granted. He doesn't think about things. He like cannot process any type of like empathy.
And that's why at the end, in the last scene, he goes alone into his room where he has no life, no partner, no children to wait for him.
Yeah.
Just waiting for another day to go outside and work where other people are buying groceries and making food together, and arguing, living lives. lives that he's not living, you know? Like he is just being an ad man and that's it.
Very
so
true.
like that is how, let's say, I would take that. This episode wanted to tell us.
Simply nothing new there with Don.
Absolutely.
That's it.
That's it, guys.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.